The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she was magic, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got
Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wrapper. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here come the Buccaneers, led by their new quarterback for 2020. Of course, you know the story by now. His 21st season, first in Tampa. It's Tom Brady.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Brady.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. But the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Drops this one off to McCoy underneath. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brady's throw there complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski.
Brady's pass.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Tariq Cohen on the return.
The Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago. Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina, then drafted by these Bears as the number 2 pick in 2017.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
By Shaquille Barrett.
That's Shaq Barrett, last year's sack leader, gets in there to register another one.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
The ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 17 carries, 62 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
By Shaquille Barrett.
Shaquille Barrett, his 2nd sack of the night. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Complete.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Complete to
12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on third down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth. On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Davis. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Will get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Chicago Bears believe they got a steal getting Cole Kmet out of Notre Dame, the tight end, in the 2nd round because on most boards, he was a consensus #1 tight end. He can block, catch the ball downfield, and it was funny talking with a scout right before the draft, and he told me, I think there's a lot more receiving ability for Cole Kmet than people think. We just saw evidence of it on that last play.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down, and
from the gun, it's Trubisky.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Brady going to throw. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Every now and then it's hard for me to rein it in because this is one of my absolute favorite players in the draft, Jalen Johnson out of Utah. A long, angular corner. Occasionally peeks a little bit too often into the backfield, but he always wants to make a play on the football. He's got a chance to be the starter opposite Kyle Fuller, who was a first-round pick in 2014. Since then, the highest draft pick at the corner for the Bears, the 6th round, until Jalen Johnson was selected this year.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
A gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Trubisky to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Good for a Chicago Bears.
I would think that by now people are done underestimating Tariq Cohen because of his stature when they see him at about 5'6", 5'7". But he can do it all. He can run inside, run to the perimeter, but he also catches the ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Jalen Johnson on the cover.
To throw again. Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Last week, several good performances in the NFC, but he was the conference's offensive player of the week, well over 100 yards.
And just the ability to make catches. You know, that gets underplayed sometimes because we're always looking for the move or the big run. But catch the football consistently, that racks up the yardage.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. A rare pick-6 thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick-6s in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford at Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Brady. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Brady. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield, creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Trubisky sack.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48-yard
line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 9. Brady. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over.
The Bears take over first.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Trubisky's pass complete.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he finds Montgomery complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Taken from just outside the 30. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing now is Brady. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Brady over the middle to Evans. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
A gain of 10. And
Brady to throw again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Evans once again the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and it's third down. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Now Brady again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Buccaneers. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
14. Buccaneers.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
A gain of 4 brings up.
Here's Trubisky. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he will have the Bears 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. William Golston in on the stop.
No gain on the play. Second.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Incomplete.
Now it's Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Brady to throw.
And 8 at the 38.
It's complete. He's got Gronk.
Brady's pass. Complete.
And there's a nice catch there by Rob Gronkowski. We all know the story. Came out of retirement, got himself traded to Tampa Bay from New England. Cleveland in order to reconnect with his favorite quarterback. And no one has caught more Tom Brady touchdowns than Gronk, and he expects to add to that total in Tampa Bay.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Trubisky now down around his goal line. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Now Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Ball carrier.
Levante David in on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He may try and run for this.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They try again with Cohen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Trubisky will throw. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is caught. The fake punt works to absolute perfection as the Bears push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So they catch him napping a bit. They go with a fake punt, able to get it out complete, and then take it all the way into the end zone for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And McCoy loses the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Bears.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Montgomery. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Barrett. A gain of 4 brings up third and
now it's Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Makes the score Bears 24. Buccaneers 10.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that, and wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
This is a fumble on the play.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
The score, Bears 27, Buccaneers 10.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
Their own 24-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll throw from the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Gronkowski. A gain of...
You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
To Chris Godwin.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Again, it's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there. And a 1st down. That time a slant. Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. To Evans on the slant. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady drops this one off to McCoy underneath. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Here's Cohen now to return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. He's been pretty good when he's had time. The issue is, as we see, the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Levante David in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Montgomery.
A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 9.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Brings up 2nd and
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On second down, it's Montgomery, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
makes the score Bears 30.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 13, 1:04 on the clock. And their undefeated season about to go by the wayside, barring a late miracle. On first down, Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. There defensively was Buster screen to knock it away.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route.
Brady.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Brady.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Brady. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.